Hi and welcome. I'm John and this is Unique Wargaming. Guys, welcome back. For everyone that's new, this is the weekly Wednesday Wargaming questions and answers. It's an off-the-cuff video, guys. What that means is I record and upload. There is no fancy editing skills. You won't see my intro symbol at the beginning. I do have a transition button. So if there's noise outside my control, heavy rain, noise from animals on the other side of the wall, or someone comes to disturb me, I can, stop filming, wait for it to pass and carry on. These weekly Wednesdays, essentially a Q&A. You guys ask me questions and I answer them. They are primarily model focused, of which is primarily Games Workshop, of which is mostly 40k. There is terrain questions from time to time, some general information about myself and what's going on in the workshop. I usually do a data card review. I think I got one done last week, but this week, again, the last number of Wednesdays over the last couple of months, it's been very, very tight with me for time, so I won't be doing one again this week, unfortunately. But there is some good news that I will talk about in a while. I have a weekly vote where I show you host models and you guys vote on what you want to play for Monday's painting video. So first of all, there was I won't talk about it yet. There's a game penciled in for Friday. That might change because of work schedules. You'll know come Friday, because hopefully the game we played and I can actually get it edited and uploaded on Friday. Now, talking about work schedules, I don't think I mentioned it last week. I've actually been moved from my section onto a different section, from frozen to minerals. Minerals being fizzy drinks, the diluted drinks, the water and tonics. And it's a heavy workload, but I like it. I do like it. It's I'm not sure if I mentioned it last week or not. I think I started there last Monday on there. I was moved over there on the Monday, and at first I didn't like it. I put my nose out of joint because I was dedicated to my section. But I've been there just over a week now, and fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And one of the reasons why on a Wednesday now at the moment I'm just struggling with time is because there's so much going on outside. In the evening time, then the kids are going football. So I'm taking all the kids to football, sit there for an hour with them and then bring them all back and all that sort of stuff. So it just means if I don't get weekly Wednesday filmed in the morning, then I lose most of the day doing various different things. Now, in terms of, well, one of my viewers actually turned around and had a message. He came from today actually. This is about, I hope there's no more drama. There's not been, the drama bomb has been stopped here and all that. The person in question, what they've done, they're actually the guards, the cops. They breached the house on Friday afternoon or Friday morning, I think it was. I don't know the exact details of what went down, if they breached it and he wasn't there and they come back and got him later on, or if they breached it and he was there and they got him. But like, the place has been smashed to bits. So they he did have a fight, but they got him. He's in on remand at the moment. He's going before the DPP tomorrow, I believe. Because of the nature of what he done and the violence involved, I don't believe he'll have bail. Okay, I've seen crazy things happen in all cases, so he shouldn't have bail, which means he should be on remand then for another 3 or 4 months, and then all that sort of stuff. So now there's been a little bit of a few things in the house need to be sorted out. And I don't really want to talk about what's going on there, but there's a good few things that's going to be sorted out there. So again, I'm still trying to do content, but that is taking some of my time as well, because the more I get done there, the more beneficial it is for me. So, but I won't talk about that. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks it'll be done and I'll be able to talk about it and explain everything that's been going on. Right. Was that orcs I saw at the end of the sisters painting video? Yes. So what I am doing Let's Build on Orc Boys. I was meant to finish it today, but again, just running out of time. The plan was to get them done, then film the weekly Wednesday, and then I've got the whole afternoon to do, you know, bits and pieces and, you know, get other stuff done. But I sort of run out of time on the boys. I had to get the little one from school, then go and get herself from work, come back, and we're still a bit of pieces. Then it was football, and it's, you know, now it's like almost 9 o'clock. Unfortunately, that's the way my days have been going recently. Just I'll get up in the morning, next thing you know, it's time for work, or next thing you know, it's like 7, 8 o'clock in the evening. But yes, days on day one, the Monday painting, end of the Monday painting video, I showed them off a little bit. Now, the Monday painting video, again, this is to do with what's going on in the house and everything else. After everything that happened, Sunday, I just de-stressed the whole day. I couldn't even just done housework and just de-stressed the whole day. And then Monday, I was doing a few bits and pieces, and next thing you know, it was late. So I was like, okay, let me start trying to get a painting video done. Then I looked at the time and I said, I'm not going to get the painting video done. And I said, right, okay, let me paint the most interesting models from that unit. And the only 2 models that were interesting were the two standards. If you haven't seen Monday's painting video, you need to go and check these out, guys, because these are, I don't think the lights did them justice, but absolutely, I painted the 2 standards because they are the most interesting models in that squad. But yeah, so it went up yesterday, unfortunately. But that happens sometimes. Sometimes I'm just so pressed on time at the weekend, I don't get time to do it till Monday. But then a few things that pop up. You know, you guys all know the same story. Life stuff just pops up and it just delays me. But ideally, I like to have it done by Sunday, and then, you know, just edit, upload for Monday. But anyway, I diverged away from the question. Yes, there are orcs I'm doing this build. I'm actually was only thinking today I should have maybe wait for another couple of weeks and done them in October, because it's October. But I do have more orcs to build, so it's not a total loss there. How many more sisters do you have to paint? Now, in that squad, you know, the squad of the standard, there's 2 units of 20, 2 units of 10. So there's 20 sisters altogether. 2 standards done, so there's 18 more of the normal sisters to do. But again, the reason why I didn't go crazy on the sisters on Monday's video is because apart from the sister superiors and the special or the heavy weapons, the rest of them are just bolt guns. They're not, I don't feel that they're that really interesting, you know, to paint on camera. If I was painting assault intercessors, it probably maybe only be the sergeant that gets shown on camera, because the rest of them are just, to me, not that interesting to sit down and look at. I know a few of you said, no, I'd rather sit there and watch the whole lot of it. You know, it's not I just don't feel that is, you know, it would be worth putting bums in seats, so to speak. In terms of other system model units to paint, I don't think there's any. I think I've got 2 of the Arco Fledgling guys left to do off camera, because I can only find one of them, I think it was, when I did the painting video for that. There's those 2 off camera, the rest of the sisters off camera. I think I've got 2 other Palatine models to do off camera as well, because again, I've done one on camera. I think that's it, really. I don't think there's any more sisters that I have to do on camera, which is nice. But it just means I have to get more sisters. Yeah, I don't think there is. If I do come across any in the next couple of weeks, next few days or next couple of weeks, I'll let you guys know. Right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm not going to do a card, because, you know, it's almost 9 o'clock at night here. It's, you know, I'm against the clock again, unfortunately. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring down, show you the boat now. I haven't had time even today to change those out. I was going to do finish building the Yorks, swap all those out, and then just, you know, go into it. So I'm going to leave them as they are for now. There's no sisters there anyway. Leave them as they are for now, and then, you know, that's what it'll be. But there is, so I'm just so much to do in there. It's just unbelievable. It's, so I want to talk about it, but I don't really want to talk about it yet. I don't think I'm ready to talk about it all yet. Yeah, I'll leave that for now. So the way the boat works is, I show you guys a host of models, and you guys comment on this video what you want me to paint for Monday's painting video. in the event of a tie, I do a dice roll. Now you can vote for as much as you like, but don't say I vote for everything because it won't count. But you can say I vote for any Space Marine or any Tyranid or any Orc or any you know, Chaos Space Marine or Eldari, and that vote will count. If you're not sure how to spell something, because some of them have really weird names, give me a brief description. But don't say the third one from the left on the second shelf, because when I'm looking at it on the computer, I'm not going to be able to go, okay, which one was that again? Not the video, when I'm looking at the comments on the computer, I'm not going to be able to see, see which one it is. Yeah, I'm going to bring you down and show you the models there, guys. Okay, so most of these are going to be the same as last week. I think there's a few extras that have been placed in there differently. So we have the kit bashed Chaos Space Marine Warpsmith. It's a Nurgle base because it's a Nurgle base model. We have the Infernos Marines for Space Marines. We have this old, I believe he's Asmodai, the chaplain for Dark Angels, but it's going to be normal chaplain now because the new model looks absolutely tasty. Black Widow for Marvel Crisis Protocol, Omega Red for Marvel Crisis Protocol, Wraithblaze for the Eldari. We have Khan the Betrayer. We have the old fantasy Chaos Warriors Mark of Nurgle. Lich Guards in here. We have Sabretooth for Marvel Crisis Protocol, Crossbones for Marvel Crisis Protocol. We have the Ray model. We have the Wizards for the game that I'm working on. We have the Wraith Knight. Still haven't got a home for him. We have the unit of Minotaurs. I have the World Eaters Demon Prince. And I have the Venom for the Drukhari. Now, saying about Drukhari, I looked at the Real Space Raiders. I think it's Launchbox, I think it is. Very tasty. So if you're interested in the Drukhari army, that's a good place to start. Should come with the Codex as well. And the Combat Patrol box looks tasty as well. So I don't know when they're up for pre-order. I haven't actually looked yet. Could be this week or next week. I'm not 100% sure. So even if it's 2 weeks time, 3 weeks time, you know, I don't know. I know it's coming soon. I haven't been able to look and see. It's just everything that's going on here. But it's not totally bad. But it's a little adjustment. So anyway, to cast your vote, you comment on this video, just comment below on this video and tell me I vote for X, Y, and Z. You can also vote for the wild card. The wild card is, you find out if it wins. You can also vote for Creator's Choice. So if nobody votes, or if you vote for Creator's Choice, then I pick the model to paint. Which is a hard thing because there's so many amazing models there. And FYI, I would probably take a Marvel Crisis Protocol model, to be honest with you, if it was Creator's Choice, just because I do want to get them done. And someone actually did say to me, why don't you just pluck one out once a week and just paint it? Or twice a week, just pluck one out and paint it. Pluck it out and paint it. Because then they're all done. And I actually said to him, that's a good idea, but the Marvel Crisis Protocol models, painting them and not getting as much traction as 40k stuff. So for me, I'd rather put a video down that you guys are going to watch. I'd slip one of those Marvel Crisis Protocol models in in the week with other videos, other painting videos. But in the same person says to me, well, John, when you start building the Hulk or Doctor Strange or some of these other crazy models for that game system, people are going to want to watch those ones. So, but just let you know, if it is Creator's Choice, I will probably pick a Marvel Crisis Protocol model. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, it's very quick this week, and I do apologise. I've lost time again today. A lot of stuff going down that needs to be sorted out and organised. But if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button because it costs you absolutely nothing. Turn your notifications on so you don't miss anything, because I don't just do the Weekly Wednesday. We do publish paint videos, less builds, which you'll hopefully see tomorrow. There is terrain builds, which I need to start getting back into working on. Battle reports, other videos from time to time, or crazy stuff. It could be 3D printed stuff. It could be stuff that's stuff I've discovered and I'm using in the workshop. It could be any manner of things. Here's something else I've actually discovered. This was taken out and says I was told I'll throw it in the bin. Yeah, a couple of them been cleaned out. This is actually goes into a microwave. Okay, I think it's for you to, I don't know, something to do with the microwave. I think it could be baking pieces or something like that in the microwave. I don't know. But for me, this is what I'm thinking of using it for. I might have to rearrange it slightly. Okay. Some of you are going to say, why the brushes? When you store your brushes, you must always store your brushes facing downwards. Any moisture in by the truss or anything like that will run down and run out. If you store it the other way around, the bristles will fluff out. But I was thinking of this. Now I don't know. I haven't tried to put it down or anything, but I think some of the brushes. I think this brush here is stand too low, which is easy adjustable. Let's sit nicely on the desk somewhere. But anyway, that's something for me to sort out over the next couple of weeks once I sort everything else out. Anyway, guys, I went off topic there. Yeah, hit the subscribe button, notifications on. Everyone smash the thumbs up button so it triggers YouTube, share this video to more and more people, which makes this incredible community you guys grow even more. If you want to support the channel even further, there is a join button below. Click on that and become a member of the channel. There are different tiers with different perks. I appreciate every single person does that. So guys, thanks for watching. Hit the buttons on me. Comments below as always. Don't forget to vote. Until next week, take it easy guys.